vibes. Welcome to our one-off show. I know this for some time now. Our one-off show have been a bit long. This one I'll try and make it as short as possible. Okay, so the first video we're gonna talk about on the things happening on the internet is, I don't know if you've seen this video, but if you're in Nigeria or you're on Twitter, you must have seen it, of this guy that left the bride and went to spray money on breasts. Okay, so let's watch the video first. Okay, when this video came out, right, lots of people were just talking about, most people were just like, oh, the friend, why would she dress like that and all that? Yes, I do agree that the friend was a bit too exposed, but at the end of the day, she was that way, and I'm sure maybe that's the way she prefers to dress, and her friend was okay with it. And maybe it's the tailor's fault, because the tailor could have just taken a little bit up. It's not like she can still not show cleavage, but it was a bit too down, yes. But also, that happened, but that's her dressing. That, what does that have to do with anything? This man knew that he was in a wedding. And to be honest, at the wedding, you're supposed to spray the bride money. I don't care whether she's, to you, the most beautiful person there or not. You don't go and spray the person that you think is the most beautiful girl there on that day money. You spray the bride money. And also, if he wants to spray the girl, maybe he's trying to shoot his shots. Yeah, that is fine. For me, it is fine. But what you could have done was spray the bride first, then spray all the bridesmaids. Then when you go to the one you're shooting your shot, you stay there, balance, and spray more so people know that that's the ones that she knows that, you know what I mean, if that is what you're trying to do. But then for him to just ignore the bride, ignore everybody, just went straight, like the breast was calling him. No, that was not. I feel like he is to blame, to be honest. I understand the girl's dressing, but still, the bride allowed it. So, and I don't think, to be honest, I don't think people should not dress. To be honest, I beg you, on my wedding day, if anybody wants to wear a shape and want to show their breasts, they can spray money, spray. Because at the end of the day, money is coming to me. I'm already married. I'm not looking at the man. I don't care what happened. Whether it goes viral, good, then my wedding will always be on the internet. If I want to show someone anything, that I can just search that. That's good though, but my dear, show all your breasts though, everything you can show, so that we can get more money. If people want to spray, let them spray, because the money still comes to me and my husband. So my dear, do whatever you want to do, no concern us. Okay, now this, I'll move to the next one. It's also another wedding. So watch the video, then we'll talk about it. Okay, now that you watch this video now, can you see, I don't know how I feel about this, because it's like, I like the fact that people spray money, you know what I mean? The spraying of the money just, you know, feels good. So I don't know if they should change it to digitalize it, whereby maybe if the whole world really goes digital, then that is the way. But for now, I think I still prefer the spraying of money. I don't think that I would want to have that whereby people will not be touching. So people that don't have something phone, you know, and digitalized, like they don't do it. Some people don't even do internet banking till now, all this kind of stuff. Then how would I get their money? So no, I still think it's a good idea, and it might be the future. But for now, let's stay in the present. I prefer the spraying of money. So that's what I'm going to say about that one. So now let's move to the next video. The next video we're going to talk about. Sorry, I won't be my phone because I want to look at the videos I'm talking, because I realize most times I will just talk about something that I don't have already ready. So I'll say, oh, something just comes to my head, I will talk about it. Then now I will take time looking, searching for videos. My last video, trust me, the one that I just uploaded today. So if you've not seen it, please go and watch it. Today's Saturday. So if you've not seen the last one of show, then go and watch it. That one, it took me a long time to upload it, because normally I upload my one of shows on Mondays, but I couldn't because a lot of videos, the editing took a lot of time, because I even had to be looking for things I talked about that I've seen that I don't know that I was gonna even find. So I went to open my mouth and talk about something. So then here we go. Okay, this next one is a proposal. It's kind of similar to my other proposal videos, but watch it and then we'll talk about it. Okay, this one now. I don't know why she was slapping him. Oh, that's the thing. I don't understand that kind of violence for proposal. But I kind of feel like maybe, I don't know, my own story in my head when I watched that was that maybe he cheated on her, or maybe he's done something and she doesn't want a relationship no more and he's trying to use ring to win her back. Maybe that's it, because I don't understand why she would slap him that hard and why that, like, I don't understand. Like, but for whatever reason, to be honest, whether he cheated on her or whatever, like that, to slap someone, really? No, she was wrong. She was wrong. And guys, please stay away from abusive relationship as much as women should. Men too, stay away from that. Women can be emotionally manipulative. So when someone is emotionally abusing you, stay away from them too. You know, like, so look at yourself, try and see, is she, even if she's not physically abusing me, is she mentally, emotionally abusing me? Is she making me feel less of a man? Is she making me feel good? You have to be in a relationship with someone that makes you feel good, someone that makes you feel like you're the man, someone that makes you feel like you're the most handsome person in the world, like she won the lottery being with you, just the way you should make her feel like you won the lottery being with her, that she's the most beautiful girl in the world. You should be vice versa. So you should be someone that makes your confidence like up high, that make your self-esteem like rise, because the person is making you feel like you're the ish. You shouldn't be with someone that makes you feel less. If someone that makes you feel less, then that person is the wrong person. So think about that, like that could be emotionally abusive. So when someone is making you feel less than, they're emotionally abusing you. So you have to look at that. And also physical abuse, one at least you can see, you can tell, don't even stay there. Guys or girls, don't do that. Because you can beat someone does not mean that you should allow them to beat you. That's what I'm gonna say, because men always think they're strong. So that one say okay. And I'll go to the other one. Okay, let's watch the video.
Above all this, that he may prosper. Listen and listen to me. If you want prosperity, if you want victory in your life, you must do what? Give your life to Jesus Christ. You must abandon your way. John chapter 3 verse 3 says, unless a man be born again, he cannot enter into the kingdom of God. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 9. He said, don't you know that the unrighteous will not inherit the kingdom of God? He said, do not be deceived, you fornicator, you idolater, you thief, you homosexual, you effeminate, abusers of yourself with mankind, you covetousness, you extortioners, you drunkards. He said, anybody that does this sort shall not enter into the kingdom of God. I want you to understand, brother, sister, you must make sure you have a good relationship with God. If you want the hand of God to rest upon you, if you want the hand of God to fight your battle, if you want the hand of God to...
I don't understand Nigerian military and police people. Like, wear your uniform. This guy needs to be fired. And all the people that believe in Jesus, good for you. I believe in Jesus too. But does it mean that he should be wearing his uniform? You know what I mean? It's professional uniform and be preaching. What kind of stupidity is that? He should be fired. I don't care what he's talking about. I don't care if you believe in Christianity or not. He should be fired. That is a wrong way to represent Nigerian police force. To be preaching. So what's happened? Please. That was total rubbish. When I saw it, I'm like, look at this rubbish. Anyway, now let's go to another video. There was this video I wanted to talk about, but somehow I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about sad things, but talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it, to be honest. I don't want to. Well, let me just talk about it. I've had this video for a long time and I refuse to talk about it, but I just saw it again today and I'm like, there's this woman, old woman, you can see. Let's watch the video anyway. Anyway, the video is self-explanatory. I don't want to talk about it, but it's just maybe to shine a light on evil that is happening. Look at that woman, as old as she is, stealing babies and pounding them for rituals. Why do people believe so much in all these ritual things? Why are people so heartless that they can kill a baby or kill anybody? I don't want to dwell on it. So yeah, that's the wickedness of the world that we live in. So I'm going to move to something that I'm going to argue about here, then before I go into something more fun. Okay, this one is a picture. So I'll just put the picture on the side and then with the write-up that the guy said. So in his write-up, he said, this is how it's supposed to be. I really don't know who invented the mechanism of men going down on their knees. This lady now is on her knee. Did she die? So if you were on your knee, would you die? That's my own. Please. I'm not saying like, if you don't like to propose, then don't propose. There are some people, they marry, nobody proposed. Like no proposal, like ring and all that. You say, I want to marry, I want to go and see your parents. And then you do that, then you go, you know what I mean? Like some people do that. So if you don't want to do the proposal thing, don't do it. But don't say, oh, because if you kneel down, then, oh, the man should not kneel down. What makes you think so big of yourself? See, a marriage is a partnership. Equal. Although, yeah, one person is going to be the leader, one person is going to be the follower. But let me tell you, you don't know who is going to be the leader. I have seen marriage, I'm not going to say who, but I have seen the marriage that has stand the test of time. They are old now. The woman is a boss in that marriage. Literally, but it works. I have said this, I think I was saying this to someone last week, to one of my colleagues. I said, people have to forget about what people are saying. What works for you? For me, I wouldn't want someone that allows me to run them, because I can easily run someone. I kind of like be in bossy or something. So, but I want someone that will put me in my place a bit. Like, you know what I mean? But I like something to be a bit equal, you know? Like, I need someone that will listen to me when I say something, say my words. Like, things, my ideas should be important too, you know? Not like put on the back burner. And his ideas will be important. So, kind of an equal partnership. Whereby I have myself, when I am supposed to lead, or if it's something that I am good at leading at, then I lead. And if it's something that he's good at leading at, then he leads. But yeah, he's going to be the head of the family. I'm going to be his backbone. You know, so something like that. But at the end of the day, there are some people that it works that way. I know this couple, the man cooks. He's the only one that cooks. She doesn't even know how to cook. They have grown-up children. They're old now. And they're happy. They love each other. She's the boss, she's bossy, she does, you know what I mean? Like, kind of the bossy, but me, I wouldn't even want my son to marry someone like that, like, you know, like for that kind of situation. But he works for them, he loves it that way, that he wouldn't have any other way. But maybe if he has family, maybe because in the UK, so that kind of thing, people are not putting him out. But if he had family that would put him out, their marriage would not even have lasted maybe 1 year. Or maybe their relationship would not have even lasted, because they had to date first, and she had that kind of behavior, but he loved her anyway. And they worked. So, follow things the way it works for you. If you're someone like this guy that wants the woman to kneel down, and then you're a woman that likes to also kneel down, you want the man to, you know what I mean, to just be, and you just want to, then it's good for you. If you like it, I love it. That's what I'm gonna say. But don't let people make you feel like a man should do this, a woman. Nah, let people just be them. Everybody's different. So what works for you? If the man is very emotional and he likes to cry, then let him cry. If the woman is one that doesn't like to cry, then let her not cry. If both of them are criers, then let them cry together. Nothing's wrong with that. I put that not cries and let them be strong together. Whatever is going to work. Just forget what people say or how things should be. That's all I'm going to say. So at the end of the day, if it works for them, it works for them. But I don't think men should start thinking, oh, if I kneel down, just one day that you have to kneel down, or even how many seconds to propose to someone, really, please. Anyway, so that is that. And then I'm going to end this on a good note. There's this very, very beautiful video that I saw. So you watch it and then we'll talk about it.
I already knew now. My baby, she's just a fish. Stand up. Yay!
It was just a matter of time.
Oh, shit.
Babe, shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Oh, my feet. Sorry, yeah. Let me compose.
Okay, so
I already knew. Oh, this is lovely.
it was just a matter of time.
I know, my baby.
Before we arrived at this moment.
Oh, wow.
Alright.
Sorry. I'm supposed to be standing and composing. Baby, I'll say yes now. What is it?
Okay. Now you see, I like it. She was so goofy. She was so fun. But she was spoiling the surprise. Like, I know. But I like the fact that she made it so fun, made it so playful. That was really, really good. I feel like, to be honest, someone was supposed to me, like, just doing the house. I don't know if I like public display of, no, I like public display of affection, but that kind of like, all eyes on you kind of, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. But yeah, that was really, really good. I loved it. She was so fun, and I hope that they are happy and they get married and they live happily ever after. Even obviously not like happy because there was gonna be sad times, but I hope they have more happiness than sadness, and they work through things together and they come as stronger. And I hope that for every married couple too. But for people to pick the right person, people that are equally yoked with yourself, and we're going to talk about that on a different day. But equally yoked does not mean going to the same church. It means ideas and things like that in life. Like, do you guys want the same, like similar things, going the same direction, things like that? Those are the things that are going to make a marriage work. And also being friends, important communication and all that stuff. Okay, I will see you some other time. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye bye.